most people are going to miss what happened on ICP today. And ICP just had its Davos moment, literally in Davos. As many of you know, there's the World Economic Forum that's taking place this week. And basically, it's where the ultra elite basically set up and determine what's going to happen over the coming years with tech and other things going on in the world. The Swiss Subnet just went live, and we're going to have more stuff that we cover that's kind of relating to the Swiss Subnet and Mission 70 and stuff. But basically, the Swiss Subnet is now live, and what this is saying is that now 13 nodes operate under the jurisdiction of Switzerland, which basically increases trust. Switzerland is a very high trust country. People put their money in banks and stuff there. Obviously, institutions like dominate over there. So this infrastructure basically signals that ICP has specific jurisdictions that it can operate in too. So this allows for more institutions to come, people to sell to those institutions, and basically just allow for more compliance with laws and stuff. So this is a big win, and it kind of ties into stuff for the same timing of like Mission 70 and other things kind of going on with Internet Computer, signaling that institutions should be here. The next part that we're going to get into is basically World Computer Day and like the people that were there and potentially how they're aligned with the Swiss Subnet. So next up we have Dominic Williams speaking at World Computer Day, and this is in Davos, a post from Blockchain Pill, and basically he's presenting the Caffeine AI and ended up presenting the Swiss Subnet. Interesting comment from Herbert Yang, who's previously the manager of Asia for DFINITY, said many people in that screenshot left and are no longer there. Interesting comment to say. It seems like there's been maybe some frustration there. I don't know, but something to kind of watch. Just kind of highlight old employees and stuff. But for the most part, everyone's been good. Just kind of a weird comment to throw in. But yeah, the Swiss Subnet launched at World Computer Day. Dexter had a great article that highlights a bunch of the people that were speaking there. DFINITY has pretty much a 30-minute video of Dominic Williams talking about Caffeine AI at the World Computer Day. So we'll have the articles from Dexter. We'll have the video link from DFINITY, and then we'll have a link to the Mission 70 white paper here, which we're about to talk about. So DFINITY has this massive white paper proposal about cutting down the inflation 70% on the network. So this is supposed to take place all of 2026, and there's people talking about it in the forum and so on. Basically, what this is going to do is shorten the staking locking periods. So no longer 8-year gang; they'll cut down to 2, and basically cut rewards and so on. And basically, what this is aiming to do is cut inflation and increase the chances of like ICP burn to take place, so that we can become deflationary. But it's not guaranteed. But the thing that's interesting is the Swiss Subnet going live, and like all the updates that are going to come with Caffeine AI here shortly, which could create a lot of demand and really increase the burn. But that's not guaranteed. So there's a lot of people kind of iffy and not sure like if they should trust DFINITY on this, because it's cutting rewards from their own pocket, and some of the node providers and etc. But definitely something you should be paying attention to. Also, another thing you need to be watching is the Internet Identity 2.0. You have to update to this. So OIZ already did it, as Dominic Williams mentioned, but apps need to basically navigate to this 2.0 upgrade. So legacy Internet Identity is basically becoming obsolete. So make sure you have your recovery phrases and so on, and update your Internet Identity. Another thing interesting going on here, Dominic Williams says on February 2nd, Caffeine AI will begin to roll out its new fully agentic automated tech team, V2.0. Big advances coming for the self-writing cloud. So if you're familiar with the AI agents and so on, there's other apps and stuff out there that are basically allowing you to create like agents and gamified environments to basically build out for like websites and applications much faster and efficient, because you can assign each agent different tasks. So I'm assuming that's what's happening with Caffeine AI here, which will get interesting because this kind of style of building gets us to a path of AGI in the future. So definitely want to be following that much further. Excited for that to come up with Caffeine AI, and we're going to talk about caffeine a little bit more later on in this episode. So Dominic Williams also had another great post, basically summarized what DFINITY 2.0 is, Internet Computer 2.0, caffeine, cloud engines, and 2026 means for ICP, and it's productization, and more productization. So we're already seeing a big shift take place, which is awesome. Really love like all of the new conversation from Dom as he's posting, which is basically signaling that there's more products essentially about to come out. And so this is just really great to see, honestly. A lot of people in the ecosystem, when times are tough, they communicate back and forth that it might not be good, but Dom is basically what we're all here for, and basically when he's talking, people generally listen. So love to see all the communication from him, and signaling that like caffeine is seeing some new updates here within the next couple of weeks. And so one of the things that I do want to highlight is how he reposted our good friend Shaw. Shaw Makes Magic is the creator of the ELIZA framework. ELIZA is now running on Internet Computer. So the reason why I put this in this episode is because DFINITY has wanted ELIZA on chain for a while, and I'm curious if ELIZA is actually the agent that Dom is addressing in Caffeine AI. So another thing to mention with Caffeine AI, we did just put out a What is Caffeine AI video. There's going to be a playlist separate from the news updates and stuff that I'm doing, where it will highlight things that you can do with Caffeine AI, demo builds, and all of that. So if you have stuff that you want to see with caffeine, I'm limited with credits, but I will do videos and stuff each month and kind of help so that we all collectively get better with caffeine. Other things to mention is that caffeine still has yet to launch the app market, so you should actively be putting out or at least publishing and getting familiar with caffeine so that you can hit the app market early with some of the new features and stuff that Caffeine AI is going to essentially roll out here. They also have multi-user integration so that you and your friend could basically work on the same project together, and then it's going to allow for people to connect with more apps and stuff. So, but again, this is all to come yet with caffeine, so coming soon. And reminder to like and subscribe to the channel here. As you may notice, there's a personal channel for myself and the Swap Web3 on YouTube, so make sure you're following both. Put in the comments what you want to see for Caffeine AI videos content, and I'll do my best to get to all of those. And yeah, just want to thank you all for watching the episode today. This should be out very soon, so we'll see you next time.